So the next game we're playing is Vital Shell. Yeah, so this was one of the ones I played during Next Fest, and I liked it. It was essentially a Vampire Survivors knockoff. There's been plenty of them, but the biggest thing that got me was probably the aesthetic of it all. You're about to see why in a second. Once we capture. Are we capturing? Oh, no. We're waiting for the Godot engine to respond. Hang on, might not have captured the right window. There we go. That's what we want. Vital Shell is trying its darndest to load. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And I might have to turn music. Yeah, master volume. Please master all the volume. There we go. But yeah, you can see it's got a bit of a Sega, definitely a Sega aesthetic, like very arcadey, very similar, and yeah, almost like a PS1 thing with the with all this. And yeah, I've unlocked a bit of stuff already. I have had like a good couple hours playing this, but I had fun. So we might do 2 runs with like, yeah, a basic one and one of the other ones. So you fight these guys as mini bosses and they become playable. But we shall be Koenig, the giant robot. And yeah, that's like 100. This is literally a Virtua Fighter map. Okay, so it works like same as Vampire Survivors. You automatically attack, you move your guy around, you collect gems, and when you collect enough gems, you can level up. Oh, it does it a little bit differently though. You have like waves that you have to survive. Yeah, and now we can pick upgrades. So I'm probably gonna go Block's pretty good with this guy. And then we have Bloom Cannon, Fate Weaver, or Argent Lance. Let's go Bloom Cannon. This one's got a good spread on it. But yeah, you also get the option to, yeah, manually aim if you feel the urge. And the other attacks, yeah, you have a slide, which recharges slowly, but it's got, yeah, you can like crash into stuff and does a little bit of extra damage. Good way of getting you out of the shit. And then you eventually get specials, which are activated by the other trigger. Yeah, attack range sounds like an idea. And then you get gems you can slot on your weapons. Probably Bloom Cannon. But yeah, there's like a whole RPG thing to it too. So there's like, some builds are better than others depending on what you start with. Yeah, do a little slam on these boys. And yeah, like I said, just like the aesthetic, I like that it's quick and easy. I think this was 7 or... This was also under $10 full price as well, for me. I can't remember, no, potencies for like the... Yeah, I think every level, every weapon's got like a skill that does something and that improves that. Get speed and attack speed. Attack speed is pretty good. Alright, and then you get a special. So enemies killed by crits leave for pools of fire, res if you die, or just chuck big meteors at things. There we go. I like the meteors. Bit of a random element to it, but yeah, then you start, yeah, everything's slowly getting tougher as you progress. But yeah, you're meant to be, it's same rules as Vampire Survivors, like, yeah, stuff gets tougher, you try and kill as much stuff as quickly as you can to earn the XP you need for your next lot of level ups. Oh, I managed to block a shot. Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. Alright, dodge and right for... Yeah, I'm using bullets and blades, so physical damage. And then maybe more block, more damage. And then, oh, we get a big pull though if we use that. Alright, that can go on hand of justice. And it does the whole, kind of like Vampire Survivors, it's got the weapon merge mechanic. This has got something similar. You collect, you slot your gems in a specific order, or have enough of a certain type, and it unlocks an extra benefit when it's maxed out. Okay, but yeah, you can see it's slowly starting to get trickier the more dudes we've got. But this dude's like the tank. He'll sort of either block or just like tank the shots. And you also have like projectile dudes you gotta worry about too. Righto, physical damage again, and it's good you can see like your stats on the side here, see what's got a benefit. Okay, there you go, potency effects. Hand of Justice has a double attack, and Bloom Cannon has a spread. Hey, you get rerolls as well, if you don't like the stats you're getting. Yeah, you can do some more damage. Alright, we got specials now. Consume health, grant large offensive buff, powerful piercing attack, or rockets. Yeah, rockets actually sound pretty good. And then you just activate them with a special. Yeah, there we go. But then you have to collect, they're like consumables, so you have to collect more. But yeah, the biggest thing this game kind of reminded me of it when I played it was Cannon Spike on the Dreamcast. It was, it was the days, it was like a proto twin-stick shooter essentially, like you couldn't manually aim with a second thumbstick because the Dreamcast didn't have one. But you could do a lock-on and lock onto an enemy and like just run around them and figure things out. I think I got an S rank for something. Oh, didn't have a dodge charge though. And yeah, that was a big mix of Capcom characters. I think Cammy was the main one, another guy from Street Fighter, Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins of all things, and then there was secret characters. There was like Mega Man and Red Robin Hood, or whatever her name is, the Red Riding Hood knockoff from Darkstalkers that has like machine guns and shit. Yeah, good to check out if you can find it. Yeah, pretty easy to get running on an emulator, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it is, like abandonware. I don't see like that's actually interesting, because I was about to say like Switch Online weren't doing Sega stuff for a while, but then they went, oh no, we're going to do some Mega Drive games, chuck them in the mix. So they might do like Dreamcast further down the track. I haven't actually checked in. Like I said, I don't have a Nintendo account anymore. They have shitty business practices and would not let me have a refund, even though it's meant to get one under Australian law. No, I don't think. Actually, no, force damage will work with the special. That buffs the damage on that. And yeah, damage from all sources. Another like special one. Well, I am killing a lot of dudes, so yeah, drain might be a good idea. Get health back from kills. Yeah, like simple little game, but yeah, out of the other like Vampire Survivors likes I've seen, this is kind of the one that sort of stood out to me the most. And yeah, I imagine we're going to start getting like dungeon crawlers again, because they just released Vampire Crawlers, which is like a dungeon crawler with a what's his face like card game gimmick to it. That's going to be crack again. I didn't see much of it. I sort of briefly saw Vinny play it, but didn't watch much. And actually, I noticed they put their prices up too. Like Vampire Survivors was like $4 everywhere, and this is like 12 for some reason. So yeah, they I mean, makes sense. Like they did get a pretty big target audience. Like nearly everyone I know did buy Vampire Survivors, and they've got that rep behind them. I did see like other devs were making jokes about them because they apparently have like 15 other projects going on at the moment. Ooh, yeah, maybe an Angel Stone on the Bloom Cannon, because I've since unlocked like big gems that have more benefits. Let's just play Eyeball Central now. Yeah, I remember doing that with when Jeffrey was alive. I was showing off. Yeah, you only need one hand to kind of play this game. I'd be sitting there playing with the toy with him. Rockets might alleviate this issue. I did actually have Sophie in this morning, but she's buggered off. I actually bought Aldi was selling like pet stuff, and I bought a brush. I was trying to get rid of some of the matting. She doesn't get brushed very often. But I think her issue is, she actually got like overstimulated. She's got like an overstimulation issue, kind of like Ronnie. So I didn't get very far, but the 30 seconds to a minute I had patting her, she loved every second. Because I was literally like scratching all the itches under her matting. Alright, yeah, bugger. Get some more damage. More attack speed. Oh, we got the new weapon too. Iron Maw. Highest rate of fire, sacrifice of individual damage. It's a piercing shot. Could do rockets as well. Yeah, I'll be boring. I'll just go like machine gun. I forgot it does shoot pretty damn fast though. And yeah, it's got like a high level of damage because I've been putting points in like, you know, pierce and just damage in general. That's staying on top of things. That's pretty good. Righto. Yeah, just staying in the middle of it all. Now, I've been talking over it, but yeah, it's also got like, you know, chill arcade game sort of soundtrack to it. Like, yeah, no, I've been having that. Yeah, like you'll chuck YouTube on and have this in the background instead of the other way around. You don't have to pay like too much attention to it. But no, just fun little game. And yeah, it was one of the main ones. It ended up on the short list for Next Fest. There's a few we played that aren't out yet. We're all patiently waiting for, I think it was Tears of Iron? No, Tears of Metal. And that sounded pretty cool. It was basically like, yeah, co-op Dynasty Warriors, but set during when, when all the big wars were, yeah, like sort of Dark Ages England, Dark Ages UK. Because I remember one of the characters actually being like, Thingo William Wallace. But waiting, hanging for that to come out. Because the little bit I played I enjoyed. And that was, I was interested to see what you could unlock. Because I think that actually had like a roguelike element. You pick your path, you go difficult or easy. Yeah, I can't remember if they had multiplayer working for the demo either, like I didn't have anyone to try it with, but yeah, no, it looked like it had the most potential out of the bunch we saw at Next Fest. Because that's, I think I did talk to Connor about that as well, like, pricing and roping people in to also get the game is a job in itself. Like, there's plenty of games like Maybe and I have sort of tried that we didn't quite get into. That just didn't scratch that itch as much as it did. Or it did at the start and then it kind of petered out. We've got a few like that. Definitely Core Keeper. Like, I've played a little bit of Core Keeper on my own. But it's a lot better with like other people, obviously. Who else was... What other ones would do multiplayer? Raft I had to finish on my own. I was playing with that with Matey for a bit, but yeah, didn't finish that together. But no, we're sort of back on a Monster Hunter Wilds kick at the moment and have been having fun with that. X has been recommending me a lot of good stuff too, like like cosplayers who've like done the costumes or they've made like a working version of a Switch axe. Still want to go there if I ever get to bloody Japan. They have a Monster Hunter bar in Akihabara in Tokyo. and a couple of different places in Japan, but yeah, they had some cool looking armor, and yeah, it just looked like a good time. I think they were doing like Okami themed like food and drinks, because of the 20th anniversary of Okami. That increases your pickup range as well. Maybe some potency, just for shits and giggles. And extra damage. Oh, releases a damaging nova each time the shell restores health. So that'll be good for the other special I've got on at the moment. Get health back when you, so I'm getting that little yellow thing coming out when I'm killing stuff and getting health for it. Oh, it works for health pickups too as well, that's pretty good. Okay. Oop, everyone slaw me. Do a bash. Everyone get bash. I love like the weird little designs on all the dudes too. Got a very like early 90s CG look to it as well. Back when we were doing like pre-rendered stuff. This was essentially what like everyone's face looked like back then. If you did like a CG thing. We haven't played it on stream yet. I was gonna show off like how bad the Lawnmower Man games were. They were pretty terrible. Alright, wave complete. And that's right, you get a full heal at the end of each wave. I don't know about Critical Strike though. We haven't really put points into it. Might even do a reroll for this one. Armor might be a good idea at this stage of the game. And maybe, I should have probably maxed out one of these. That should keep us out of trouble. I can't even remember what purple does. And now we have, like, blobby things. Oh, what the blobby things do. But no, we're staying on top of it. Yeah, you're sort of trying to stay in it. Yeah, like it's like Vampire Survivors. If you die during a run, you've got to go back to the start. So usually pays to stay alive. But yeah, we get through, I think it's like 6 more waves, then we fight the boss. And that's finished that. I'm probably not going to unlock anything either, because I'm sort of using like all the maxed out stuff I got at the moment. I actually forgot if I set my, there's like some sort of like tech tree you can unlock that benefits like certain characters if you use it with them. I don't know if I've equipped the right one. Yeah, take all those guys out. But yeah, very satisfying just through it. Okay, let's try maybe a light gem with the bloom cannon. And yeah, now you get a big upgrade with this one. So what do we get? Resonance. Felled enemies have a chance to leave behind a light well, inflicting physical damage. Standing in the well restores HP. Okay, and that's going to benefit all the other things I get. Yeah, okay. Holy shit, alright. And now I can just stand in these, and I get, like, I guess attack buffs and shit. Alright, no, that is just destroying everything. Alright, yeah, also gotta avoid projectiles, so smashing them. Yeah, so it's the usual, like, Vampire Survivors thing. Like, you try to play to the strengths of your build. Don't just put, like, points in every little thing. You're better off, like, coming up with a strategy and an order of, like, putting stuff together based on what's been rolled for you. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I would have been struggling any other time at the moment, but yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Right, end of the wave. Wave complete. Right, yeah, ooh, no, I always prefer attack speed. Maybe a bit of health. Okay, brawler. Yeah, maybe the damage buff on a reload. I did have stuff that reloads fairly often. And I'm guessing we're just fighting the boss I unlocked last time. I think the boss is yeah, no, you get different enemies based on what level you're on. And there's like, yeah, a lot of fives. Big recurrence of fives in this game. 5 mechs, 5 levels. More than 5 weapons, thankfully. There's, yeah, interesting variety of weapons for each mech too. And we're just tanking this. We're 100% tanking at the moment. Could just stay in the light things, but nah, we're doing pretty well. Or maybe yeah, still trying to get that XP. Probably damage on this one. Oh yeah, that's a sword. I just realized. Yeah, I think the sword's like it's short range, but it's got like a little lifesteal mechanic. I don't know half the stuff I'm killing at the moment. I got eyeballs. I got slimes. These little gun turret heads. Oh, you gotta watch these floaty ones too. There's ones that like stick around and heal the things you're trying to damage. So you sort of, yeah, there's like priority targets as well. We haven't come across, there's usually a mini boss halfway as well. Not even found him yet. And there's sort of like an optional boss fight, like you can wait out the wave, or you can run through and try and get him, and you get a reroll crystal. You've sort of got to earn those. All right, no, they're getting back on me again. All right, you don't stay OP for long. What else do we have? Force damage I'm not really using. Maybe more attack speed, and then yeah, ooh, knockback would be nice. Bro maxed out the bloom cannon. Yeah, maybe damage on Hand of Justice. So they're gonna combine to something cool. Fell there. Oh, another gravity well one. Okay. So that is resonating. And yeah, doing some damage, which is what we want. Yeah, no, everything's just walking into the gravity well as I'm leaving and just getting moited. Very good. Yeah, just... I don't even need the rockets at the moment. I'll just chuck them out for shits and giggles. Kind of rolling in like special ammo at the moment. Have we done on time though? Yeah. And yeah, I like how it's pretty short and sweet. Most runs go for, yeah, half an hour roughly. But yeah, no, I sort of appreciate that with devs. Like, yeah, you could come up with something innovative, but yeah, sometimes you can just take a good idea and run with it. I have seen a lot of people just copy Vampire Survivors. Maybe they're not doing as well with it, but what they're coming up with is just different enough. And there's nothing worth getting, maybe some movement speed. And then we can, okay, another tier 3 damage one for this. Yeah, no, that's good. That's for the long range weapon. Yeah, definitely some. Yeah, no, the music's got a weird sort of mix to it. It's like chill but dancey at the same time. I can't even remember what sort of genre you'd call this. I just remember it was pretty prevalent in the 90s. I did find that as an interesting little factoid as well. I was going to talk about it when we were playing Ghost in the Shell again, but yeah, I remember watching Standalone Complex, the TV series, and they came up with this cool logo for the hacker they were chasing, a guy called the Laughing Man. It's like a little smiley face with a message around the thing. But apparently that logo was designed by the guy who came up with the Aphex Twin logo, which I thought was pretty cool. I forgot the actual name of the dude, but yeah, definitely. I'm just putting giant balls on this thing. I think this is... Oh, here we go. And you get a nice little CG cutscene when you fight Corrupt Bloodfang. And I think he's going to go down pretty easy. Yeah, he's like a super fast boy. just waste all my specials on him because it's the end of the wave. Oh yeah, he gets, oh, nearly dead actually. Beautiful, victory. And that's an S rank. Oh, clear wave 20 without taking any damage. Sweet. Yeah, that's right, you get a devotion tree. That's what we're working towards. Shadow Dancer. Gain a stacking attack speed buff. Oh, we did get unlocks for that. Alright, cool. Yeah, just looking at the time, I reckon we got enough time for one more run. We'll try this fella out, because he's got some cool guns. And I don't know which, yeah, I still haven't beaten this one yet. I got very close a few times, it was killing me. Yeah, we might try where I was up to, see if I can get through it on, like, see how I go. Right. Yep, bang, 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 bang. And yeah, so his dash is a little different. I think he does that and it ups your attack speed for a few seconds. So he's more of a, like, long-range, speedy blast cannon boy. I think he had the best aesthetic out of all of them, personally. Alright, so he's good at long range, so attacks range. And... that's right, yeah, right knee is like a frenzy one. Oh, frenzy ups your attack speed as well. I don't know, actually, I might go... Probably, no, this has been the workhorse. Just having that spread shot. Because you don't, yeah, if you want to be able to defend yourself if they get too close. Just because you're in like a small arena as well. Right, I didn't even think to change over, hang on. Just give me a sec, I actually forgot to change over the game title. Just remind people that I'm playing Vital Shell. Vital Shell. Beautiful. Right, bit of that. And a bit of shoots. Yeah, I think, like, I always appreciate devs that will make their game reasonably priced as well. Because, yeah, like I said, it really worked for the Vampire Survivors guys, putting it at, like, $4. And then adding, like, yeah, DLC was like $2. I think I did get the other one they brought out. Yeah, maybe attack speed for this one. This guy seems to thrive on attack speed. Especially when you do the dodge and buff it. Alright. Yeah. I think, like, yeah, I have also seen... Oh god, yeah, giant head that boy. Yeah, I'm trying to... No, that's right, I think I was talking about Powerhoof a while back and mentioned that, yeah, when they brought out Crawl, that went on special fairly often for about $4, and they ended up doing pretty well out of it, like making $250,000 all up, I think, which gave them the money they could use to then fund like other projects. We still got a bit, yeah, they did one called the Telwinium, which I want to kind of check out, because the main dev from Powerhoof did a made his own game engine through Unity, like an adventure game engine, which I kind of want to look into. Alright, no, I'm taking hits. So you can see, yeah, like, this boy doesn't do as well in close combat. You sort of have to, like, kite the edges. Yeah, dodge would be a good idea with you, and then damage, more attack range, maybe... Yeah, we might go critical strike. Crits are actually pretty good if you spec into them. Right, not doing... Yeah, just get out of trouble. And you sort of... Yeah, like I said, yeah. Try and spec your build to go. Only issue is, yeah, this is why you bump up attack range with this guy as well, because he's like... staying away. You don't get a chance to kind of pick up the crystals which you need for the level ups. I think it was pretty, yeah, the hitboxes were actually pretty generous here too. You don't get hit as often. Yeah, you don't get hit as often with enemies because they're like, yeah, they have to be literally touching you. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good for specials. Just do like a little machine gun burst right in their face. Yeah, in case they get too close. Just think of these guys, little dogs bloody chasing you. Right, no, staying out all that. I really should be using the dodge a bit more often, because, yeah, you sort of put points and it speeds up the cooldown. And it's just worth it. Yeah, just getting that DPS up. And not getting hit, yeah, a little tricky with old, can't remember the name of this guy. Oh, thank fuck, yeah, managed to level up and get health back. Okay, yeah, movement speed, dodge, and yeah, actually a lot of stuff. Yeah, usually try and get the big gems if you can. Alright, these voice heals, so you want to take them out as quickly as you can. Alright. Thing. And this is definitely a surprise. Actually, no, I didn't like Vampire Survivors as much on the phone. I got it, and yeah, you just got that limited view screen. Can't really see what's coming at you. Doesn't matter as much for these sort of games, but no, just the actual view of it all is pretty good. Yeah, I just loved, I remember, what's his face, playing Vampire Survivors on stream, and I shouldn't have gone block though. Probably one of those. Yeah, just seeing my bitrate tank when there was like a million enemies on screen. It's funny. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it through this. Oh yeah, we got the little big dog collar coming after us, yep. And nuts, bump up your attack speed, mate. Yeah, I should be spamming this now because I put points in dodge. Just, yeah, kills stuff quicker. Oh, we might not make it through this. Yeah, no, I did make it through. Zigged when I should have zagged. Oh, F rank. Oh, that's insulting. Oh, didn't do super great, did I? But yeah, no, that's Vital Shell. Yeah, it's on Steam. It's cheap. Another thumbs up from me on that one.